Fans of Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos were left heartbroken as news surfaced about a challenging period in the family's life. Known for their warmth, humor, and unwavering love for each other, this celebrity couple has always shared moments of joy with the public. But behind the smiles, the couple has recently faced struggles that are deeply personal and emotional. Today, we take a closer look at what's happening in their lives, how their family is coping, and the heartfelt moments that have left fans in tears. The opening montage for Live with Kelly and Mark plays each morning with familiar, cheerful music, setting the stage for the host's signature blend of celebrity interviews, witty banter, and relatable family anecdotes. However, on Wednesday, February 5th, 2025, the energy in their longtime studio on New York's Upper West Side was palpably different. For the first time in the show's storied 37-year history, from the days of Live with Regis and Patty Lee through to the present, the hosts were not there to entertain alone. They arrived as a couple in need of communal solace. Mark Consuelos began, his voice carrying a weight uncharacteristic of the morning show's usual levity. "We had a rough night yesterday. Rough day yesterday." With that simple, heavy statement, he and Kelly Ripa shared with millions of viewers the tremendous loss they had just endured, the passing of their beloved 17-year-old Shih Tzu.
The profound grief displayed on national television was not a performance, but a raw, unfiltered window into a universal human experience, the loss of a family member. For Kelly and Mark, Chewy was far more than a pet. She was the living, breathing chronicle of their family's journey. Adopted as a rescue puppy, she entered their lives when their now adult children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, were young. For 17 years, she was a constant presence, a warm, furry anchor through the whirlwind of raising a family, navigating dual Hollywood careers, and maintaining a famously strong marriage that began with a whirlwind elopement in 1996. "She grew up with our kids," Mark reflected, framing her life as inextricably linked to the arc of their parenthood. As Kelly, struggling through tears, poignantly noted, "As each one of our kids left for college and then moved out on their own, Chewy remained right there like our steadfast companion. In the quieting nest, she became the heartbeat of their home, a daily reminder of the joyful chaos of years past."
The decision to say goodbye was a torturous one, born of love and responsibility. In the days leading up to February 4, Chewy's health had declined sharply. She had stopped eating, was extremely dehydrated, and was experiencing neurological issues. The couple, with the counsel of their veterinarian, made the compassionate choice to have Chewy put to sleep peacefully in their New York City apartment, sparing her further suffering. "You think, okay, I'm doing the right thing," Mark said, grappling with the conflict inherent in the act. "It's probably one of the toughest things that we have had to do as a married couple. I mean, thank God that we haven't had any tragedy befall us like that." This distinction is crucial. The family is otherwise blessed. Their children are thriving in their 20s, their parents are all still living, and their careers are at a peak. This context made Chewy's loss their first profound shared grief, magnifying its impact.
Usually unflappable on live television, shattered under the weight of this grief. As Mark gently took over the narration, offering to do the heavy lifting, she sat beside him, quiet and overcome. When she tried to speak, the dam broke. "I know, I'm really sorry. I thought I got it all out, guys. I really thought I got it all out, and I apologize," she wept, her apology to the audience highlighting the vulnerability of the moment. She expressed a feeling many grievers confront: guilt for mourning smaller losses in a world full of immense suffering. "I feel very bad crying in front of everyone when there are much bigger problems in the world, and I understand that," she said, before affirming the singular value of her lost friend. "But you have to understand that this dog was so special, and she was such a good girl." Her grief was a powerful testament to the silent, profound contract between humans and their pets. a bond built on unconditional love and unspoken
In the weeks that
understanding.
followed, Kelly and Mark continued to process their loss on air, offering touching and insightful glimpses into the mourning process. During a later discussion about a scientific study on brain activity at the moment of death, Kelly shared a poignant memory of Chewy's final moments. Right before Chewy took her final breath, she got a little burst of energy. There was a moment where we really thought, okay, whatever she was going through for the past few weeks, it's over now. This little burst of energy, which she connected to the study's description of a gamma synchrony flare, offered her a sense of peace and cosmic closure. She also shared a bittersweet, humorous detail that any pet owner would recognize. Chewy had always been precious about her face, never allowing kisses. After she passed away last night, I kissed her 1,000 times on her face. I kissed her nose. I'd never kissed her nose before, Kelly admitted with a teary laugh. I know that she was like somewhere in dog heaven, pissed off, but I didn't care because it just was so nice to have that. This anecdote perfectly captured the complex human need for a final connection, even in defiance of a loved one's
Public response to their
quirks.
shared grief was an overwhelming wave of empathy. Fans flooded social media and comment sections with messages of sympathy, sharing stories of their own lost pets and validating the family's pain. "Ah, this was heartbreaking to watch. I'm so very sorry for your loss. She'll be waiting for you at the Rainbow Bridge," wrote one viewer, invoking the common pet lover's parable. Another simply stated, "Crying with you. My heart goes out to you both." This collective mourning created a unique moment of community, breaking down the barrier between celebrity and audience through the shared language of love for an animal. It underscored Mark's earlier point. It takes a pet owner to understand this kind of loss. It's grief. It
This
really
period
is
of sadness
grief.
for the Ripa Consuelos clan exists within a wider tapestry of life that is overwhelmingly vibrant and full of celebration. Just weeks before Chewy's passing, the family celebrated Christmas together, with Kelly sharing a joyful photo on Instagram showing her and Mark wrapped in the arms of their towering sons, Michael and Joaquin. The caption, "A Christmas Carousel from Here, There, and Everywhere," painted a picture of a tight-knit, loving family enjoying the holidays. Their daughter Lola, 24, is pursuing a music career, and their son Joaquin, 22, is carving his own path. Furthermore, the family home is not empty of paws. They still have Lena, a Maltese Shih Tzu mix they adopted in 2021, who now carries the torch as the family dog.
Kelly and Mark are also in a period of dynamic transition and success. Their on-air chemistry, forged over nearly 3 decades of marriage, has translated into remarkable ratings for live, making them one of daytime television's most beloved duos. In early April 2025, they bid a nostalgic farewell to their iconic studio, the home of the show for 37 years, sharing a tear-jerking 7-minute montage of memories that left fans sobbing in the comments. They have since embarked on a new chapter, temporarily broadcasting from a cafeteria while their state-of-the-art studio at 7 Hudson Square is completed. This move symbolizes both an end and an exciting beginning, mirroring the cycle of life and loss they were navigating
Therefore,
personally.
to label this moment purely as heartbreaking news or sad times is to miss the profound depth and nuanced reality of the situation. The loss of Chewy is a heartbreaking event, a deep ache in the heart of a happy family, but it is not a descriptor of the family state. Their story is one of enduring love for each other, for their children, and for the small, furry creatures who share their journey. The grief they displayed was not a sign of a family in crisis, but of a family with the immense capacity to love. It was a tribute to a life well lived and a bond unbroken by death. In their vulnerability, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos gave voice to the silent grief of millions of pet owners, transforming a personal farewell into a universal moment of connection and understanding. They reminded us that the price of the pure, uncomplicated love of a dog is the searing pain of its absence, and that such a price is ultimately a testament to a gift that was priceless.